Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 4. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, what's your take on this?
He focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ozzie Albies is the second out of the opening frame.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Here's a pop-up now. Newman over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So not much. Stepping into the box, number 10. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 10.
Softly on a line to third. And there's one down now. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Gone! Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth,
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Digging in, Colin Moran. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Donaldson is there. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Donaldson.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. One away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Head to head against Chris Archer. He's 3 for 15. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, man, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Markakis leads off second with one gone in the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
1 and 2.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. Swing and oh my, hit him with the height and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Head to head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've had an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
And that misses ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom. Ready now, Kevin Newman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pirates, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Newman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Breaking a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Acuna is right there, 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground. And that retires the side. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, 0-for-1 here in the early going. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moran is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down. Striding in, number 10, 0-for-1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 10.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
0-1 the count. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2. Bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Archer looks in. Here's the 2-1. Liner toward right center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort. Now at the plate, Colin Moran.
For the Pirates, the third baseman,
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting. Number 27.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2. Moran leads off second with nobody out. This one's down to third. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The batter.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the
Leading off for Atlanta, the catcher, Brian McCann.
Trevor Williams, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 34, Trevor Williams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The center fielder, number 13.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swanson at second with 2 down. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more.
For the Pirates, number 36, Jose Osuna.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Number 10, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. One out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a ton.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Joe Musgrove takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 59, Joe.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Musgrove, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 12.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. The 1-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The right fielder, Nick.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Two left. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
The first baseman, number 55.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. As the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, Duro? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
This one skied out toward right. Markakis is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Kevin. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in. And now this is going to be big trouble out there. the relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again. 1-2. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
The batter, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swanson on at first. Nobody out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Tyler Flowers goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ronald Acuna is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. Ready with the 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brave strike for 1 on the home run by McCann.
Your attention, please.
Get up and stretch.
Now
It's the Pirates
Braves.
4 and the Braves
Number
3.
56.
Darren O'Day gets the
Darren
call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jacob
Number
Stallings
58.
is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This is line to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
The batter, number 10.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 10. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 4 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Starling Marte will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Line, but speared on a hop, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Pirates, number 30, Kyle Crick.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now another 1-2, and that one got a piece of him. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll go to the bottom of the... Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now at the plate, Josh Bell. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 27.
Stepping up now, Kevin Newman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning. Brian McCann will get another shot at it here as we...
The catcher, Brian McCann.
Jamison Taillon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jamison Taillon.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter,
ready, and he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Final strike for the Braves. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Buccos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kyle Crick takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.